talk TV all day, and it's only because women are 80% of the consumer base. They spend all the money. Men make all that money, but women spend the money. So the advertisers, it behooves them to make woman-friendly content. But now we're on a different level now. Now the internet came up, people could watch a podcast from their mobile phone. It's different. And then after 2020, it's over. Now everybody has been introduced to this. Whoever didn't know, now they know. Men have always felt like this. We just had no outlet to express it.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Yeah. We were so used to lying to women pussy. We know we told the truth. We wasn't gonna get the pussy. Like, you know
I have a question for him specifically.
All you guys. Everything out the window.
Cancer. Do you think that men now are using? I have to ask the word, the term alpha loosely. Do you think every man thinks they're alpha?
Every man would.
I would say every man would think they alpha just because they're a man, I guess. But it depends on their actions and how they moving. You can tell.
Like to be an alpha, right? And see, here's the problem. Most people don't even understand the socio-sexual hierarchy.
Yeah, they
it
don't.
starts
There's
with
like
alpha, then there's beta, then there's delta, then you have gamma, then you have omega. And nobody ever wants to categorize. I never heard anybody say I'm an omega or I'm a gamma. Most of the world
jump straight to alpha.
Most of
straight to an alpha, and it's like how?
Most of the world is comprised of deltas. That's the working person. Most of us aren't even alphas or betas. As much as we say, oh, this guy's a beta. He's not even a beta. He's probably an omega that you're referring to.
Right. Yeah. It's like, the dominance hierarchy.
I think it goes back to nobody wanting to be considered average. I mean,
that's basically it.
That's where it goes back to. Don't nobody want to be average. Everybody is bosses and kings and queens. Well, the dudes don't be saying kings, but alphas and queens. This world is crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody hate that. Like, oh, I'm not average. What do you mean? So it's the same thing. So everybody want to be that top tier person.
But what do you guys consider an alpha male?
Leader, confident,
assertive. Like you said, confident. Leadership skills. Somebody who demands respect from his peers. I think all of those combined make for usually a traditional alpha type of male.
That's what I feel like too. And I also think like a alpha male never really has to say they're alpha, but you could tell through their outcomes and what they show and like how they deal with a situation with their hand they're dealt. That it really speaks volume. You don't really hear alpha males running around saying I'm an alpha. You get me?
Yeah, for sure.
There y'all go. See what he was dealt and what he made out of that. And the actions speak louder than the words. Period.
But the crazy part is we don't like. We never use that term. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
it was based on animals.
I hear that word more from women, honestly. We just had a whole episode about alpha women. I'm an alpha. Like, I hear the term alpha more from women than I do from men nowadays. Like, you get what I'm saying? So, again, it goes back to women wanting to present that they're masculine or they have to be masculine. I'm an alpha woman. Like that to me is like crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? But just to go back to, the whole topic about the manosphere, because I hear women say, do men use the manosphere to bash women? And there are some men that do use that to, you know what I mean? There's podcasts, we like to focus on the black community or black men specifically. There's white men out here with way bigger platforms doing dating podcasts, having these same conversations. They're just as frustrated with their women as we are with our women. Like, we got different issues, but they're still having these same conversations. But nobody is saying nothing to the white men or the non-black men.
But they're having these conversations, but men, like, they're not really sitting around going as crazy as the black man. Like, for example,
they are.
My boyfriend, like, he mentors people.
That's bullshit.
Right?
Informed.
But listen, my boyfriend mentors, he watches all of these things. My boyfriend, he mentors people, right? So there was a guy that left a comment. He was going off, oh, these bum ass bitches. He can't find a woman, blah, blah. When he mentored the guy was making $10 an hour, about to get kicked out of his apartment. So my boyfriend asked him, like, why are you looking for women? Why are you on the internet complaining about women when you need to be building yourself up. So can you just imagine how many of those men are sitting around complaining about women?
Just like there's a lot of women like you complaining about the men that y'all don't give
I don't gotta complain about those damn men. Are you kidding me?
If women don't give a fuck about these men that they complain about, why do y'all care what they say on the internet?
No, I'm just saying,
like,
because you said you're here, but you're saying you're here for the community, right? So I'm saying, like, okay, there's men like that complaining. So it's like, what are some solutions for them? You guys, like,
and that's why they have consultations or coaching to have those men, put them in a place. But I think the women that's sitting there and complaining about why men are frustrated, why do y'all even care? They're not even on y'all radar. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Who's complaining about men being frustrated?
You bringing it up.
You bought it up. You just bought it up. Why did you bring it up? And you don't care about them men. Just like you was complaining about the Kevin Samuels friendly fit and whatever else. F and F. But she just chatting, y'all.
Somebody else point like he said, but that's not true.
The only reason you here today is because you frustrated with me.
You got friends. You got friends like that. That want to know that.
Feminine.
I'm speaking.
Who you speaking for?
For women.
Which ones?
Yeah,
Which ones?
No, I'm just saying. If you saying we speak for the Black community, but I'm like, listen, like you saying that there's other races that have those podcasts.
They are
with
way larger, larger subscriber base than Black men. And I can list like 5 to 10 right now.
The Black men that is sitting behind that computer.
There's white men doing the same thing.
Shit, is white men acting like they Black behind the computer.
So when Oprah and Ricky Lake was on TV and these women that was sitting at home fat and ugly, I hate these mom ass niggas. Who's speaking about them then? We always
Who's saying something then? Nobody.
But that's the issue. Because Black women are not used to Black men expressing themselves, now it's becoming an issue. It's like, I need Black men, I need y'all to be quiet because y'all airing us out to everybody and y'all letting us know. And Black women are volunteering to come on these podcasts and expose themselves. Y'all need y'all to shut up. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all saying too much. And that's how it's coming off. Instead of y'all listening to Black men and being like, you know what? I can understand your frustrations. Like, there are some Black women that behave in this manner. Y'all rather stick to the sister code or tell Black men they need to shut up. And I think
y'all should tell Black.
That's exactly what it is. It's either sister code or the dude got to shut the hell up.
Man, what y'all want from them instead.
And you're not even talking about the podcast itself. You're talking about the guys in the comments. Like talking about what we talking about. Like
this whole thing. I'm just saying.
Just ignore the internet. The internet is something different. It is
different. That's all.
A woman just said I was gay and all this other crazy shit just to come at me.
Women can criticize Black men and nobody bats an eye. But the minute a man says, yo, fuck these bitches, yo, y'all need to
women are like, very disrespectful online as well.
Crazy.
I'm a respectful man. I never fuck these bitches.
It could be something as simple as, oh, y'all need to be more fit. Like, that's a problem.
That's a problem. Is your mama fit?
That's how it go. They got to start dissing.
Women do not take accountability. I could agree to that. I didn't oppose to that conversation. I was just defending.
So why you won't help them take accountability then, since you're sticking up for the women?
Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Like, it's necessary.
It's perpetuating the issue. Further perpetuating the issue.
So you gonna get
see that? Just it's a girls podcast. They can't help it. It's in them DNA.
The high five when you get home and shit. Like, oh, you did that, girl. Like,
listen, man. I just think that these conversations are going to be tough, especially with these new platforms. Like, there's going to be the gender war is going to happen for a couple of years. We're both frustrated. You get what I'm saying? So we're both going to air out our grievances, and we're going to have to listen to each other. And then at some point, after we listen to each other, we're going to have to come to a compromise and a solution. Like, you know what I'm saying? But we can't sit there and try to silence Black men's voices because y'all don't agree with it, or y'all feel like, hey, it might be bashing or whatever the case is. Yo, and I agree that Black men shouldn't just be blatantly disrespecting Black women. But if there's certain things that we saying like, yo, we want more feminine women, y'all shouldn't be like, yo.
Okay, well, I ain't saying the ones that doing the disrespectful shit or whatever. But what about the ones who just giving out their standards and their preferences? That's what they want. They don't like that neither.
I need to be quiet or whatever the case is. Listen,
need to toughen up.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
who's really saying that?
Who's saying that? You don't watch the show.
Yeah,
You clearly don't watch the show. Like,
Who's saying it? You just said it on the show.
Always talking about
Hey, bro, who's saying that? Come on, bro. And then it's like, all right, when y'all was holding us accountable, we weren't like turn around and saying, "Oh, y'all need to shut up." We was improving ourselves. They were saying, "Yo, there's deadbeats all over." Black fathers are in the homes more than ever now. You know what I mean? So when men are saying things, women need to listen and hold themselves accountable too. You can't just be arguing just to argue. You know what I mean?
Well, there y'all have it. These thoughts. These thoughts behind it is what it is. Men behind preference and standards. So it's your boy Moolah. This week at that Fat Podcast, and I'll be back with another one. I'm out. Bye.